Oh, mercy. Get, get this stuff plugged up and everything hooked up. We'll see if anybody comes around. I'll give it a couple of minutes. I hadn't been doing the best job of keeping the live feeds going, but I've been busy. So we'll come on here a little early, see if anybody comes on. If not, I'll call it a day. What's up, Kevin? I've been trying to rest a little bit. I was like, well, I didn't do a live feed last weekend, so I need to try to do one this weekend. We've been busy. We was busy as all get out last week. Our week didn't go as we had hoped. We got it done, but it was making that overtime. That's right. Very nice to see you. What's up, Zach? Yeah, we had a time last week. We were supposed to be gone Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but we didn't get back till Friday about 9. Friday about 9, I think it was 9 or 9:30. I'm not exactly sure which one. I'd have to go back and look at my timesheet. What's up, Danny? Christoph? Larry? Larry, I didn't figure you'd come on here. I figured you'd see it and be like, I don't want to talk to you. You're not my favorite person anymore. I still love you, Larry. What's up, Paxton? Been working on the Corvette. Oh, mercy. Oh, my buddy Jason just tried to call me. I'm trying to figure out how to message him back. What kind of business hours do you keep? Here at work, Larry. At work, it's just whenever they'll let us work to. Sometimes it's late. Starting a new life over. Got a divorce. I'm in a better place. Well, I hate to hear it, and it's good for you at the same time, buddy. I understand, been there myself. That's exactly what I did. 9 to 5. Alyssa asked me to give you one more chance before divorce is filed. I figured I'd come on here a little early because she's wanting me to go do something this evening. Oh, mercy. I really wish this thing would do what it's supposed to do. You ever have something with technology and it's just aggravating? That's what I got. It's aggravating. Trying to text him, let him know what I'm doing. There we go. What's up, Jeffrey? Ain't got no time for wife time. She can't wait. She can wait. She's actually a church thing right now. Do you know how to work on 350 Chevys? Unfortunately, yes, I've known a few of them. Firing orders 1843657 What's up, Steve? From Manitoba. We were in Ontario, Steve. We were in Brantford, Ontario. Everyone knows how to work on a small block Chevy. Everybody knows how to do that. That's one of the most common motors there are. Yes, unfortunately, I've worked on many of those. It is one of my least favorite, just because of some of their design flaws. You think you could help? I don't know when I'd be able to, Paxton. That's the thing. We were in Canada all week last week, And Monday I'm supposed to go to Cincinnati, and then we're going to go from Cincinnati to Winchester, and I'm not exactly sure how long that's going to take. One of the best except the 305. I don't know. I didn't really like the older 350s because of some of their engineering. I mean, you can do some work on them and make them way better than they ever were from the factory, that's for sure. I have 152 one-piece cylinder, needs to take the piston and the crankshaft out of it. How do I do that? From Texas. All right, the Kilted Woodsman. When you got to pull the piston out of that thing, you have to pull the flywheel and the clutch, and then you pull the points cover, and there's like 6 bolts around that cover, and you pull that whole cover off the right side. It'd be the left side if you're holding the saw. You pull the whole points plate and everything off the left side. Then you have to take the bottom off where the oil cap and stuff is, if it's got the oil cup or the gas tank on the end, depending on which one it is. And you have to take the rod loose and push the rod down into the hole, and then pull the crank out the side, and then pull the piston out the bottom. I don't remember if I had a video on it or not, but that's how you have to do it. Blasphemy, I smite you, heathen. What's up, William? Welcome to the channel, any first timers, true blues, and moderators and super chatters. It's true, Larry. You know, the 350 had all that trouble blowing valve cover gaskets because they didn't machine the top of the head. If you machine the top of the head, it makes it so much nicer. You put it on the mill, get it flat, and go around and machine a flat spot where the valve cover bolts down. Makes it so much better. Get one of them revised timing covers. That helps out a lot with the timing chain. I just said it was design flaws, Larry. They fixed it later years. Now let's talk about your lack of YouTube live feeds. I may be out of town next week, so I don't know what I get to do on or not next week either. I did rebuild a 210 big restore, a real nice decomp style button. I put a chip on it too. Nice runner back in business. That's right. Ain't no problem. That was quick and easy on how to get that piston out, but that's, I mean, it's not much harder than that, other than just figuring out which bolts you have to take off to get it out of the way. Waylon had to get 2 teeth pulled today. Little fella's hurting. Oh, I know. I bet so. Tell him we hope he gets better soon. You think God gave us Durco sealant or Yama Bond? I like both of them. But the Ultra Gray is one of my favorites, just for the price point and the way it works. 327 or 396 are on my top Chevys. I like the 396. Well, the 454 was more reliable than the 396. I know. Some of these things I'm saying are controversial, but I have a little bit of experience. You went live earlier today? Yeah, because Mama's got something she's wanting to do tonight, and even though I protested several times, she still wants to do it. The 302 Chevy was cool, and I seen a video on that the other day. I mean, I run a lot of 302 Fords. As far as them being the way they're put together, I do like the way they're put together better, and I do like the distributor better in the front. I never did like having to lean over to get to the back to work on the distributor. The start button is real funny. I don't know that one yet. Which one is it, Christoph? Is it the one you push down and push forward to lock the decomp on? What's up, Zachariah? Benjamin. Yes, William. It's his way of avoiding confrontation with me. He hopes I miss it. Yeah, if it's the one, if you push it forward and push it or push it down, push it forward, Christoph, that locks the decomp on. Then you pull it until it fires up, and then you just rock it back, and it'll come up, and then that's the decomp off. And then you push it forward, and it'll cut the saw off. I didn't have enough money for a Ford. Ford versus Chevy, Larry. We ain't politicking over that. I know what bathroom to use. Oh, mercy, Larry. I haven't had very many Chevrolets. I have worked on a lot of them, but I haven't owned that many. Most everything I ever had was Ford and Nissan. But my buddy Jason had plenty of Chevrolets, and I used to work on them. As long as it's not a Dodge, I'm game. Well, if it's gonna be Mopar, it's got to be the old stuff, like the old stuff, like the 426 Hemis and the Cudas and the Barracudas and the Challengers and the Chargers and the Super Bs and the old stuff from the 60s. Yeah, some of the new stuff like the Hellcats and the new Challengers, I think they're cool. I was never a big fan of Drivers United or returning on foot. Had a little struggle on that. I actually have a 710 that's got that on it, Christoph. And it does work well. I would get it down and crank it, but I can't get to it on the darn shelf, and it ain't been cranked in a year or so, so it probably wouldn't crank. I might have to part with it. Ford spelled backwards. Droff. Hold on. Let's see, I started with a Datsun. Very first thing I ever had was an old Datsun. What was that thing? A 73? 73 Datsun with 1600 in it, long bed. B, what's up? What is it, Larry? Driver's return on foot. Oh. I don't know. I never had that problem. Most everything I ever had made it back home. I ain't gonna swear I'd have to work on it a little bit, but we always made it back home. I think we only pulled it home twice. That's because I tore the transmission out of it, so that really shouldn't count as. Yeah, I really don't count tearing the transmission out. That wasn't Ford's issue there. That was me pulling up a hill, putting it in the neutral, rolling down the hill, holding the 4-bar wide open, and then pulling it down in the first gear. I mean, not everything could stand that. What's up, B? It's going pretty good. We have 12 people here, Larry. I missed a couple myself. The Booze Traveler. What's up, Jeremy? Long time no see. I've been working, buddy. I was in Canada all week last week. Oh, wait, isn't it Sawfest this weekend? Yeah, I didn't make it at home in time to get up there, Larry. Of course, if I'd have went up there, my wife would probably been upset because I'm going to be gone next week, too. I only had 3 since August. Now, you know that ain't true, Larry. I've only missed 2. Everyone hit that like tab for Bellhopper. Thank you, buddy. What's up, Mark? Oh, really? Well, that would do it. Yeah. Yeah, I was in Canada all week. The new spike in the bar on my 450 rocks my day. Hey, man. Real nice, fine, $15 spikes, cab coil. So both, ain't nothing wrong with gas cap. That's good. Oh, I fell for it. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. I'm tired, but doing good. We had a lot of. I was out of the country all week. How long does it take to get to work, and what are you working on? Well, at the screen, it takes me 28 minutes to drive to the shop where I am employed. So is he missing the lives or not? I've only missed a couple. Hold on, me too, but not working as much as I need to. Having trouble with my right leg again, but eventually it'll straighten out. Oh yeah, I know how that is. We were in Brantford, Ontario. I think I'm going with 797. Hold on a minute, y'all. I was trying to answer a question. At the screen had a question about how long does it take me to get to work and what am I working on. So y'all give me a second. Let me talk on that for a minute. All right, it takes me 28 minutes or so to get to the shop that I work at or that I'm employed by because we don't normally work there. I'm a traveling service technician for Lintner America Recycling, and we work on recycling shredders that grind up plastic and wood and all kinds of stuff like that, and things like that. Like last week, it took, let's see, from the time we left the shop at 10, we left the shop at 10 and we got to where we were going to work at about 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the evening. Because we literally drove from Statesville to Charlotte. We got on an airplane. We flew to Buffalo, New York, got in a rental car, and drove almost 2 hours to Brantford, Ontario. So that's how long it took us to get to work. Then the week before, we went to Miami, and it took us 16 hours to drive from Statesville to the hotel in Miami where we stayed, and then it took us 15 hours to drive home. So we made it back an hour faster than we got down there. Of course, we did have to go to the shop and get stuff that morning we left, and we just dropped it off on the way back. So we didn't have to load anything. We just parked the truck and left. But that's, depending on where we're going, it depends on where we're going as to how long it takes us to get there. I can't see it till I get off the live, Paxton. Saws are hot. What's up? Last week I was on a real racetrack in a small, fast race car. That's right. I'm assuming they fly you to Canada. Well, we flew to Buffalo and then drove to Canada. Well, it just depends on what we're doing. We have a company rig that we drive. We have a company car that we drive. We have a company truck and a company car, depending on what we're doing. Ain't no problem at the screen. If we're going to the airport, we usually drive the company car. If we're going to a job site to work, then we usually drive the company truck. We'll be driving the truck Monday to go to Cincinnati. And we got to go to Cincinnati, Ohio and repair a machine. And then we'll be driving from Cincinnati, Ohio to Winchester, Virginia to do a new install. And that will take some time. They're substantial. I didn't go cheap because I actually enjoyed being at home, but I do really enjoy traveling as well. We repair recycling shredders, Christoph. Hopper, it looks like the intermittent fasting is still working. Oh yeah, I'm still. Well, I don't know exactly what I'm weighing right now. I didn't weigh this morning. But let me get the scale and find out because I meant to. We'll see. The other day when I got on the scale at the shop, I was like 289. So let's see what it says today. Now, I do have clothes and stuff on. let's see what it says. I'm still in the 290s. Still in the 290 range. I've been hovering right there. All the time. What? Do I work all the time, Christoph? We do work a lot. Do you have a branch in Alaska? Sounds like a good gig. Not that I know of, but I think the one that we got down here is the only one in the U.S. Just one type of machine. Or more. Oh, there's more. There's, let's see, we have a 1600, a 1900, a 2000, a 2500, a Jupiter, a Comet, and two size of Uracos, which are diesel powered. So there's a few of them. I have a chance to pick up a 797 I was telling you about a while back. What would be a fair price to offer complete not running? I'd start low, Jeffrey. When I bought my 795, I only paid 150 bucks for it. Daily IF works. Well, I'm 2 years impaired with healthy keto, look good, never felt better. That's right. I seen something about it, Larry, but I haven't seen anything on it yet. I don't know that much about it. I know I seen something where they were still finding bodies or something. Oh. In Canada, you don't get a lot of information when you're up there because, well, if you watch their TV, you ain't gonna get any information. There was some type of explosion in Tennessee, I think today or yesterday. Not much living off grid here either. That's the truth. I don't know anything much about it right now because I hadn't seen it. Yeah, it's bad up there. I mean, they don't even have smart TVs. Day before yesterday, yeah, they don't even have smart TVs in any of the hotels I've been in, so you can actually watch your phone on the TV, which is aggravating. They made military explosive products. Yesterday, 19 people missing. I know I'd seen something about them hunting people. Last week I did score a very nice Pro Max 700, the 6th in my collection. Oh, mercy. That's nice. Yeah. There's been a lot of stuff going on. But I did get to try some butter tarts while I was in Canada. Blast was felt 22 miles away. Good heavens. I'll look it up. I didn't even know about Charlie Kirk until my dad called. The heck. Well, I guess if you're off grid and you're not taking in stuff every day like, I mean, I didn't find it out till I got back to the hotel that night and just I was looking on something and I seen a video. I was like, nah, what kind of crap is this? And I went to look and I was like, oh, dang, it's real. Yeah, I've seen some videos, stuff that I've looked at, Larry. It's not very convincing on what, but you gotta be mindful because dadgum everything here and there and everywhere. Ammo factory, all the missed people are dead. I did see on the news. I'm sure they probably are. You mean you aren't glued to your phone? Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's like when I was in Canada, I didn't have my service. I got to get my service straightened out so international and all that mess, but I'd just turn it on every once in a while, or when I got to the hotel room and I'd have service. Oh yeah, I'm sure it did. Because when you feel an explosion 22 miles away, it's a big one. I wish this son of a gun would give me my notifications like it's supposed to. Yeah, 30.6 hit C2. Vertebrae bounced off it, went back, got stuck in TA. Yeah, that ain't happening. 30.6s don't get stuck in bones. Not humans, anyway. That don't happen. Sometimes I wish we just had answer machines again. Yeah, we'll probably never get the truth. I mean, we're liable to find it out, but there's a lot of things afoot that ought not be afoot. Is the last Pro Max 700 production of Black & Decker? I don't think they were. Was the last Pro Max 700s in production built by Black & Decker, Brian? Look, I'm late as usual. Home canning tomato sauce. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Issue, I've seen what a 30-06 does to a deer and a moose, and it doesn't get stuck. I'll tell you that. That's right. I mean, they do have some projectiles that disintegrate, but those don't get stuck. Brian said yes, it was made by Black & Decker. It was an 8-degree angle from where the guy to hit C2, it would have hit him between the upper teeth and that. Oh yeah, I don't doubt that. That video I seen, Larry, I mean, I seen one from a different angle, and you see some things happening in that video that are very questionable as to what was going on. They sound different a bit. But some of it depends on the mufflers on them, Christoph. Some of them might have a flap muffler, and some of them might have an open muffler, and some of them might have the spark arrestor screen and stuff still in it. Like some of them have that big old screen in there. Yeah, I thought I had one laying here. I used to have one laying here. I don't know where it went. Some of them got a big old screen in them. Oh. But, yeah, there's a lot of things going on that I just ain't too sure about. I don't believe half of what I see, and I don't believe hardly anything they tell me. I don't know. I hadn't seen any with a different clutch on. That's right. That's right. Well, to be honest, bullets can be weird. At times, remember Kennedy, his one bullet bounced through 3 different people. Is what is believed. Oh, yeah, that didn't happen either. I seen the video of what they said happened. That did not happen. That was a shot going this way. Yeah. It was from this side. I know what ballistics look like. I've shot enough things to know. And I know what things look like when you put one in them. The little holes on the side it went in, big holes on the side that come out. Yes, they were. Exactly. Yeah, those of us who've hunted for a living and fed our family with food from the forest, we know how things work. Those that just take other people's word for it, not so much. Mac Nut, what's up? What are you doing, buddy? And that's why they aren't going buffalo, everybody. That's right. Why they ain't gonna buffalo everybody? I don't know. I don't know. I try to stay out a lot of that because you get too many theories and this and that and the other, and then some people just get angry when you talk about it. So I try to stay out of it. Oh, oh mercy. Getting saws ready for Randy's Mastermind event. 4 cart saws, a 125 BP1, maybe a 9180. Work saw souped up later. There you go. What's Randy doing? My eyes are tired, y'all. I've been trying to rest all day, but y'all know how them Jungans is. They don't want to let Daddy rest because they don't get to see him very often. What's up, Levi? What you doing, buddy? I don't follow it. Too many people saying too many things. Just my muzzle loader squirrel hunt and leave my phone in the cabin. Free off speech in the U.S. or not? Yeah, we got free speech over here, Christoph. I can say whatever I want to, but like on platforms like this, they've changed these platforms to entities and stuff in a different manner so that they're not considered a free space anymore, so they can actually limit what you can say. Got a cutting event on 24th, 25th of this month, 3-4 cube in 8x8, 5-6 cube and 12x12 popular heads up race. There you go. You ought to come take my 101 up there and see if you can bust somebody's butt with it. How do you put your screwdriver bit in your impact? I have a 1/4 inch impact driver. It's made for taking them bits, Levi. I have the 1/2 inch impact, and then I have that thing. Yeah, that's true, Larry. That's definitely true. I guess it's free speech, but you gotta be careful what you say, stupid. They send in the army. That's right. I'm on my way now to pick it up. Come on. As long as you get here before Monday, you'll be all right. Can you do that again, but slower? What is it, Larry? Put my bid in the impact? My sinuses are all troubly. Everything I'm running is C12, not running. Everything I'm running is C12, not running alcohol, but do have some more carbs to rebuild, and one is an alky carb. That's right. I had never run the C12. They send in the army when the criminals have had free reign to too long, Crystal. Okay, Larry. Pull the collar out, slide the bit out. And when you go to put it back in, see, it stops right here. You slide this collar out, and then the bit slips on in, and it locks. Them handy little things, I love them. Yes, while wearing a tube top and a speed. Oh, mercy. Pretend you're posing for a snap-on calendar. And here we have the luscious Bellhopper in his Speedo and tank top. Oh, mercy. Oh, I would probably pay to see that. I ain't quite done with my body yet. I get my body fixed the way I want it. I might let y'all see more of it because I know Larry wants to. Found some old Snap-on coffee mugs the other day. The good old days. I mean, no, I would never. But hey, my arms are getting to be there. Look at this. But they're getting back the way they used to be. Solid. I was moving my arm the other day and Mom was like, dang it, the muscles moving in your arm. It's like, they got to where they didn't look like that. What's up, MacGyver? Gun show time, huh? I'm working on them. Can you see them toned muscle? Yeah, they've toned up a lot. Pulling wrenches again, pulling big wrenches again is making a big difference. I'm working on all these up in here, but they're sore from torquing on them picking bolts. We had to torque this last week. Mine a 1/4 inch. Do I have to have a bit holder for it? It depends on what kind of impact you've got, Levi. What's up, Steve? Got me a Ruger LCR hammerless 357 barrel. Fits right in my pocket. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm working on it. My arms are getting bigger up here. I ain't got back to where I want to be yet, but you can see a lot of muscle definition in my arms right through here. And I'm really happy about that. It's on both arms, Larry. It's got to be from wrenching. Look here. Looks here like a new Civil War almost about on the grounds in the homeland. Strange things not. There ain't no telling what all's going on. Cobalt 24-volt max. Did you get the 1/2 inch drive, Levi, or did you get the 1/4 inch driver? Them big wrenching jobs, that'll do it for sure, yeah. We had to torque them bolts. Them bolts is 20, I think they were 22 millimeter, running a 19, and they torque at 700 Newton meters. He's in Belgium, Larry. I bet you are very happy with that. I've lost almost 20 pounds and I'm seeing a difference finally. I will have to see when I get back home. All right. Yeah, I've been watching my weight, and my weight has actually come up a little bit compared to where I was, but my arms and my legs are getting a lot stiffer with muscle definition, and so I'm keeping an eye on my pants. My pants still fit loose, so I'm figuring that I'm not gaining weight in my midsection. I'm gaining a lot of muscle. For Harbor Freight. Hey, I survived knee replacement surgery 4 days ago. Now I'm just recovering. That's awesome, MacGyver. Are you able to walk pretty good yet, or you still got to keep weight off of it? That's what I think, B. Europe is going crazy for a while. It is strange. It's only in the big cities where the civilians are attacking officers and ICE officers. Your weight will go up, but your size will go down. Oh yeah, I've done this. I've done this a long time ago, B. I got down to 261 back in the early 2000s. Almost back to normal. I got to start doing some curls. I got to work on these upper biceps a little bit, and I got to work on these triceps too. I got to get my arms back where they need to be. We had to fix the very front of our golf cart up. Been wrenching all morning, then I started on the garden tractor. There you go. Right on, buddy. Well, I'm in. This is like 290. So, you know, I'm in the 290 range right now. So I'm a lot thinner than I couldn't even come close to wearing this shirt. This shirt's like a 2X or a 3X. I think it might actually be a 3X. I was wearing a 5 and 6X. They're on the verge of pushing the right to come out of hide. That's right. Yeah, I'm about 6 foot. I'd like to get back to 250. That's what I'd like to be. Should be in the 350 and over club. I was. Sure. 5'10". Ain't too bad. I mean, it just depends on what shoes I'm wearing. I'm a little closer to 6 with my regular shoes on, a little closer to 6'3" with my boots on. 29-year-old. Oh, mercy. 29 would feel better, I'm sure. I didn't have arthritis near as bad at 29 as I do now. We think that about the U.S., Larry. No blame. Country boys can survive. Look far different from when I last saw you on the road. Yeah, and I was at I wanted to get to 320 before I came to Buckenstock, and I was 321.6 the morning we left. I missed it by 1.6 pounds, so I was 320 then. And I got down as low as 283 a couple weeks ago, but then I still feel like I'm physically the same size when I put my pants on and my shirts, because like I'm sitting here now in this shirt and it's not tight, but I have, according to the scale, I am heavier, but I also have stuff in my pockets and stuff like that. I usually weigh first thing in the morning. What's up, Daryl? No shoes, I'm a shorty. What's up, David? Good morning. Who are you and what did you do with Hopper? I got rid of a third of him. Yeah, I've got size 40 and 42 pants now, and size 2X and 3X shirts. Yeah, the muscle is coming back. Like my legs are a lot stiffer. I can actually I can squat down a little bit and stand back up. Now my knees still hurt sometimes. I have eaten some crap I hadn't supposed to have been eating on the road because people bought it for me, and it's not nice to tell them no when people spend money on you. See, I have the opposite issue. I'm dang near 20, 26, 28 waist, 3 shirts tucked in to keep my pants up good in the winter. He's only had 5 lives this year so far. He looks different. Come on, Larry, quit telling things ain't true. I've only missed 2 or 3 this so far. I do take magnesium, MacGyver, but I don't know if it's the glycinate or not. Can't look a gift horse in the mouth, buddy. Actually, I think some of my magnesium was out here. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know which one this is because there's so many different magnesiums. This just says magnesium. Excuse me. It just says magnesium supports muscle relaxation, supports nerve, heart, and bone health. It don't say what kind of magnesium it is, but I know there's several different kinds. Cellulose gel, sodium, stearic acid, magnesium citrate, silicone dioxide, color added. Yep. It's magnesium stearate, citric stearate, saturate. I took my D3 of a B12 earlier. Well, folks, I better go. Be safe, be kind, watch your top knot. All right, B, be good, buddy. We appreciate you. They said no survivors in Tennessee's house. With that kind of explosion, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine there being any. Not being ugly or anything. It's just when you have an explosion that size, even people half a mile away probably get hit by something and taken out. If you've never been around big explosions, whenever you're around a big explosion, there's a lot of stuff moves. And it's not good. We've never had any high explosive, but we've had some explosive stuff and we've blown some things up. It's a wonder I can still count to 10. I've come close to losing a few of them. I about cut this one off the other week. And I got these 3 hung in a fan, and like it didn't do them no good. Well, you can still see the scar on that one. It got chunked up pretty good. That one took the brunt of the fan blades. That one you really can't see it anymore. It's about 66 right now, Booze Traveler. It was in the 50s this morning, I think. Yeah, I got prayers for all those families in Tennessee. Keep them on your prayer list, y'all. But, oh, mercy. It's strange that the world is running hotter than my mufflers on the max. We're smart and know the history of war. No good in that. I got no answer for it. What's up, Marty? Good to see you, buddy. Hope everything's going well. Yeah, the way things are going anymore, I don't have any idea. It's like the smarter you get, the worse you are, I guess, for some. Before I start putting stuff in jars, I somehow got my other BP1 running despite all odds. Going to break some hearts with what I plan to do with it. Oh well. If you're gonna make an omelet, you gotta crack some eggs. You know that the bad thing, Marty, I actually booked a hotel for Bunyan. I actually planned my trip and booked a hotel, and we didn't get to make it. So I sent some of my buddies up there, or sent one of my buddies with one of his buddies, because the room that I got was non-refundable. I had to go to Miami and was not able to make it. It was 50 last night, so I had the heat on all night until 9 this morning. It was 35 in Canada, and I had the air conditioning in my hotel room set on 67. The shock waves can get you as well. That's right. They want a one world government, no borders, no cash, no free speech, total control. That's what they want. I know a guy with some parts if you need them. Stop spreading misinformation. You made no such plans. No, I did, Larry. I actually booked it. I didn't tell anybody because I wasn't sure I was going to be able to come, but I did book a hotel room for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And my plan was to leave at about 3 o'clock on Friday and get up there late that night. And we were supposed to go to Miami on Monday and come back on Thursday, but we wound up having to take 2 MSHA training courses, which wound up being on Monday and Tuesday. And then we didn't get to leave to go to Miami till Wednesday. And they refused us on Thursday, and we drove back Friday, but we didn't get home till about 10 o'clock. What's up, Sean? Good to see you, buddy. Been out of commission for a while with heart giving me a bad time. Uh-oh. Well, I'm hoping you're getting better, buddy. It was wonderful, perfect weather, 70s and 80s all 3 days. I still thought about coming, even though I didn't get back until late, but it would have been, I mean, I drove 15 hours from Miami to here, and then I'd have had to drive 7 more hours to get there. It should fit in there then, Levi. Northeast Texas hasn't figured out its fall yet. Nope, probably not. Hopper, FYI, you're going to Chipotle real soon. No, Larry. The only thing I can eat in there's are soft drinks. If anyone else is getting constant lovebird ads today, I think Larry is messing up the algorithm. Oh, mercy. Oh, shoot. Oh, I had to go get me a new thing for my glasses. I bought one of these things. These are supposed to be the cat's meow. Feller said, because them other ones giving me such a hard time with them falling off my head. So I got these today. They're like 3 times the price of the other. Larry said I need a shower. Remember that thumbs up button. That's right. What's up, Ralph? Good to see you. Keeps popping up over my chat right now, Larry. Slow charge and make sure the charger's plugged up. Is it Sunday? Not yet. You're full of Chipotle sauce. Now, I do like Chipotle sauce. I just don't like Chipotle's food. Going to church in the morning. That's awesome, Ralph. Well, as far as I know, that's where we're going. See, I had some things planned to try to do next weekend because my mama's anniversary is next weekend, but it looks like we might be out of town working next weekend. So I'm probably going to catch some grief over that. But I do have something planned for her. I've not got everything taken care of yet because I'm still waiting on some other stuff to go through. But I've been trying to get her to get everything done. I got to Subway just for the, I go to Subway just for the Chipotle sauce. Yeah, I like their Chipotle sauce. Just because you don't know true. Oh, good heavens, Larry. Larry, I know that's a joke because I know you've had real Mexican food. And you know good well it ain't Chipotle. Like Caterpillar cylinder and Brian. He's looking for like BP1 cylinders. Oh, you can spam all you want. I don't care. Somebody else might see something they want and get in touch with you. What's up, Andrew? Larry's stuck in Chipotle like hair on a grain. Oh, him and Mama love that place. That's one of her favorite places to go. I'm like, I did not know you had such bad taste in food. I thought she was normal. But you never know somebody until you marry them. I would, but you have PMs turned off for you. No, Levi. He's looking. He's talking about BP1 cylinders for the Mac chainsaws. Yeah, if that's the case, I got a nice running early model BP1 for sale. If anyone's interested, holler at me. Alan's got a BP1 for sale if anybody's looking for one. I had Chipotle 3 times last week. How can you stand eating it, Larry? I mean, I'd eat it if the taste didn't bother me so bad. It's kind of like Dunkin' Donuts. Now, to get sauce on the jar, I'll still be here. What's up, Reds? Thanks. See you next time. See you at the screen. Have a good one, buddy. We appreciate you. How did we go from food to chainsaws? We're talking about all kinds of stuff, Larry. If you think it's rough having a conversation on here, you ought to be the one trying to delegate all of it. Oh, 3 times, Larry. No wonder you're mad at the world. Thank you, Jeffrey. If I had to eat that 3 times a week, I'd be mad too. Oh, mercy. Larry said he didn't get the size he is not knowing good food. Oh, good heavens. Oh, I did go to a really nice restaurant the other night after we finally got that machine took care of. We went to a place called The Keg up in Canada. James, what's up? Me and Jason went to a place called The Keg, and I had filet mignon and grilled shrimp. Boy, let me tell you what, that's on gun was good too. And I ate it medium. Not even medium well, just medium. Do they still make the Champion spark plugs in the U.S.? I think they still make them, Christoph, but they've discontinued a bunch of the older tapered seat ones. Of course, nobody liked them anyway. I didn't. Like, you can still get a DJ 8J, I think. They're about $15. This is the worst group therapy class I've ever been to. Oh, shoot. Hey, I finally got food from the Whataburger that's down here now. Speaking of food, Larry, Mama went by Whataburger Friday night when I was on my way home, and she brought me a Whataburger, and yeah, actually was pretty good. It's the Texas Whataburger, not our local Whataburger, because we have a local one as well. NGK and Denzo is all I use. I prefer the NGKs over everything. I'm in Catawba, North Carolina. Catawba, in between Denver and Hickory. Newton and Denver. I'm 30 minutes from Hickory, 30 minutes from Statesville. I'm not in the town of Catawba. I'm in the county of Catawba. I'm with Larry on Spark Plugs. Yep. I prefer to use NGKs. I do buy some Denzos occasionally. I did buy an old box of 10 and made in the U.S. old stock, $18 for 10 pieces. Oh, you didn't do bad. You didn't do bad at all. Depending on what number they are, they could be, like, say, close to almost $20 a piece on eBay. Some of them are right high. Most of the NGKs that I sell for around $6 a piece. Oh. The DJ 8Js, they're expensive. Here's my custom shoe cobbler hammer. Thought Larry plugged all of his saws into the wall. He does. Oh, speaking of EV stuff. Pulled pork. Time to eat, buddy. God bless everyone. Thank you, buddy. Have a good day. We'll see you later. It ain't gonna be long, and I might have to go get me something to eat. We're supposed to go do something tonight. I don't know exactly what it is. I know what I want to do, but apparently that's not important. So I guess I'll be doing whatever I'm doing. Now that's real food. I did have a smokehouse stack sandwich at a restaurant the other night that was pulled pork and brisket at the same time, and it was good. I got a ton of new old stock Champion plugs. I should be selling them. Probably, yeah. What's up, Clinton? Wi-Fi calling could not be set up. I don't know why. This phone gives me more notifications than anything. I think Mama just got to the house. So, let me see what I got. Grab a pocket full of old green Bosch plugs when I'm in the back room at the saw shop. Buck a piece. Few dusty but new. There you go. Phenom, what's up, buddy? You're just getting younger and younger. Looking. Love, brother. God bless. And protect your family. Thank you, Phenom. Chipotle is good food. I guess for you. If it's good for you, that's fine. I just don't. I'd rather have a hot dog. I'd rather have a taquito from the gas station, actually. But, you know. Oh, mercy. Oh. Yep. We've got to an hour. I'm probably going to get ready to head out of here. I've got to go take a shower here shortly. You leave Phenom alone, Larry. I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going to go on next weekend, y'all. I don't know whether they're going to be home. Dial 191-919. Stay away from Phenom, the white light. Oh. But what I was going to say is I'm probably going to go here shortly because I got to go get a shower and get ready to go do whatever it is that me and Mama are going to do. I got to get something to eat. Yeah, I don't know what's going to go on next weekend. That's how you got the kid. That's right. Oh, mercy. Just sent you a Facebook message, Brian. I'll just plan on not seeing you here for 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know. Cause I don't know about, because next weekend is mine and Mama's anniversary. So I don't know if we make it back. She has some things that she has to get done before we can do what I was planning on doing, because what I'm planning on doing involves her needing her real ID, and she has not got it yet. And the only reason I'm talking about it now is I know she can't be listening because she was at the church or driving one, so she's probably not listening. But hopefully she'll get it, and we'll be able to take care of some things. I would call you, Larry, but every time I call you, you never answer my phone calls. Talking to you, Larry. Oh, mercy. See you, Christoph. All right, y'all. Y'all's anniversary has nothing to do with your channel obligations. She begs to differ on that one. That's one stipulation that she did have. We had White Castle today, Larry. Now that's good food. There you go. That was one stipulation that was in there, Larry. She said she'd give up every Saturday for God knows how many years. So. Oh, mercy. All right, y'all. All right. Y'all have a good day. God bless. Bellhopper out.